They avoid me. I just want to touch their tails. Provence and Texas. I like their scent. Name, bounty, kill. Simple. That's the agreement with Calcit.
Greetings, dear viewers.
Doctor.
Okay, no.
Nothing.
No. Red.
I thought you fell asleep. Don't sleep. Not now.
Every time they want to interrupt me. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back. It is Thursday ArkNight, which is apparently a thing now. And greetings. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment. I just want to address the controversy and the drama. Nah, I'm just kidding. My channel's not big enough to have controversy or drama. But I do have ambition, and I do hope that one day I can sit here in front of a camera and give an awkward and meandering apology to everybody. So, let's all hope that that day comes, and you know, when it does, you know, I hope that some of you will be there to celebrate it with me. Yes, Project Red is taking point for today. Today I'm going to be doing some more rice levels, because rice is just really important. We've also got a new banner to roll on. Oh, get a ukulele in preparation. That's a good idea. I'll add that to the list for how to respond to future controversies.
They avoid me. I just want to touch their tails. Provence and Texas.
I actually haven't done the survey yet.
I like their scent.
First, let's clear out the base, just because, well, it's what I do.
Rhodes Island's interior.
I'm
lost as to whether I should say it's reminiscent.
You're not scoring any points with me like that.
I can do a lot of rolls today. So, tell me, everybody, who would be interested in starting out this stream by doing some rolls and getting some characters? Let's see. I also want to make sure I have up my recruitment calculator page.
Tired, Doctor?
There we go. Heck yeah, it's time to gamble. No, I still have never spent even a single penny on this game. Quite simply, I'm patient and I don't see the need to do it. Let's start with our pile of
Cast a steward reporting in.
just some recruitments. I do actually have a list in front of me of all the guaranteed 4-star and above tags, so we're not gonna go like last week and miss 2 or 3 different, you know, tags.
Hello, I'm Meteor.
I got a meteor.
Do you need an operator?
Let's see. None of those are 4-star. None of those are 4-star. Supporter is 4-star. No, support is 4-star, not supporter. Alright, let's just re-roll this one. Nothing really there. Okay. Ooh, okay. Chat, you're gonna have to make the choice here. Specialist support and fast redeploy are all 4-star tags. So, which do you think is worth going for? Specialist, support, or fast redeploy? We've got 1 vote for support, 2 votes for fast redeploy. Anyone else want to contribute? Fast for J. Alright, that is 3 people who are throwing out the suggestion for fast redeploy. So, I think we're going to go with the fast redeploy. And then let's just throw out some expedited recruitment, see who we get. Do 1 more round, and then we'll go for actual rolls. Oh! Okay! Well, this is probably a really good omen. Our first poll for the day, well, our first meaningful poll for the day, is a waifu. Honestly, you know, I think it's usually a good sign when you get a waifu first thing. Okay, apparently Tapukar was recruited multiple times.
For male, Hunter. You
Alright.
won't regret giving me one.
Alright, we got a random 4-star. And no 4-star. Fast redeploy. That's another 4-star. No 4-star. No 4-star. And let's just go ahead and grab another fast redeploy. Why not? Alright, it's a gravel.
What's wrong? Your face is beet red. That's just how I say hello.
Gravel,
Don't think
look, okay. I mean, why not go for another fast redeploy? Apparently, we're just on a fast redeploy binge right now.
What's wrong?
Ah,
Your face is
okay,
beet
Gravel
red.
has now kissed me
That's just how I
twice
say
tonight
hello.
without my consent. I would prefer if she didn't do that. But, you know, I mean, what can you do? Alright, let's actually do some rolls. So, I can do a lot of rolls today. Ooh, this is new. I have not seen this operator before. Alright, good news. Chat, I have a bubble. I don't know what a bubble does, but we got a bubble. And this is the new banner. So let's just go in for a 10 pull. See what happens. Okay, human resources. Who did you stick in a duffel bag? Bubble and Quora tied for best 4-star protector defender. Ooh.
Hello! I've never been in such a big mobile facility before. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Mary of the Cardigan here. Are you the doctor?
We got a cardigan. A cardigan and a pine cone. So we've gone from something very comfortable to wear to something you probably don't want to wear. We'll see if the theme continues.
Hello! I've never been in such a big
Okay,
mobile
apparently
facility before.
Cardigan
I'm so excited.
got pulled
Mary
out
the
of
cardigan
the duffel
here.
bag and then
Are
decided
you
to
the doctor?
immediately put herself back in it. You know, that's just a thing operators like to do.
I'm Melantha.
Got a Melantha.
From now on.
Utagi. Apparently I already have you, but I literally did not remember that. Use melanoma skill. Would you chat like to do some more Chat Plays ArkNights today?
Lancer Fang, Captain of Reserve Op
That's
Team
a Fang.
My
Use
team and I will do
Melantha
our
skill.
best
That
to serve
does
Rhode
make
Island.
more sense than using the melanoma skill. Oh,
Hello. I'm a member
Okay.
of the Disaster Relief Organization
Mulberry.
Chun-Chen, dispatched here as an intern. My name is... Oh. I'm sorry. We need
so
to
what
use our
can I
codenames
be
here,
told
right?
about
I'm
Mulberry?
terribly sorry. Please, call me Mulberry.
Lancer Fang, Captain
I also
of
got
Reserve Op
another
Team
Fang.
A1. My team and I will do our best to serve
Okay.
Rhodes Island.
Another 4-star.
I am Shirayuki.
Oh, Shirayuki!
Princess from Mizuki
Perfect!
told me to assist
I'm
Miss
pretty
Chen
sure I haven't
and follow all
actually
your orders.
brought up her potential to full yet.
Caster Stewart reporting in. I'm glad to be working
She's
with
not
you.
my first wandering medic. I do have another, but I could not tell you off the top of my head which one. Alright, so there's my first 10 poll of the day. Let's do it again! Because you know what? Sometimes it's just fun. And I do love the joke of seeing who human resources stuffed in a bag. Also, that seemed like a very energetic pull.
You won't regret
Does that
giving
mean I
work.
got a 6-star?
I need a job.
I got
Being a
Verdant.
pharmaceutical company, surely Rhodes Island won't turn down an experienced plant hunter. And the plant hunter in question is
I
none
wonder
other than...
what 6-star we got.
I am Ansel, a medical
Ansel?
intern.
Okay.
I'll be assisting with surgery and internal medicine, among others.
Here's a 5.
So you're the doctor from Rhodes Island.
Cantabile. I haven't seen this one
Thank you
before.
for what
Guess
you
she's a
did.
vanguard.
I'll pay for my treatment in time. Otherwise, I'd like to be on my own for now.
And there's still a 6 in here somewhere. Here's another 4. Ah, Cutter. Yes. Not bad, not bad. Alright, here's the 6. Alright, I got a new 6. Blemishine. Okay. I know nothing about her. But Vendrix apparently just says holy, so I'm assuming that that's a good thing. She pairs really well with Mudrock.
Is this the office of the
I
doctor?
don't have a
I've been
Mudrock.
looking
I
for the place
really
quite
wish
a while,
I
and
did.
it'd be really appreciated if
We got a
What?
Vigna.
you're the doctor.
Lancer Fang, Captain of
And
Reserve Op
another
Team A1.
Fang.
My team and I will do our best to serve Rhodes Island.
And another
I know
Beagle.
I didn't do very well on my assessment, but I'll still do my best at my internship.
You should read her side story as it's the start of the Kazimierzen trilogy. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I also found a chestnut. I have found a pine cone and a chestnut today. Alright. I'd say that was a damn good pull. That was pretty damn good. You know what? Screw it. we'll drop 10 pulls on this too. Blimmy is basically an offensive defender whose Divine Sight heals other ops. Ah. Alright, one more 10 pull. Just because I can. What can I say? I like the flashy lights and the pulling.
Call me Myrtle. Myrtle of Durin.
Blimmy technically has the highest healing per second skill in the game, but only on
I may
herself.
be small, but I'm
Interesting.
My name's Gummy. You must be the doctor.
Alright, I got a gummy.
Thank you and everyone from Rhodes Island for helping us.
Alright. Who else?
医療オペレーターのススームです。
We got someone
ドク
sus.
ターは各方面に精通していて。
Hello.
I got Myrrh.
I'm Myrrh, an herbalist. Dr. Kaltsit gave me this title. She said...
はじめまして、
A
ドクター。
beanstalk.
私はビーンストッ
Okay.
ク。今日からここで。このケースの中身？
And
Show me your brightest
another
smile,
midnight.
my esteemed customer. Happiness is at arm's reach when you're...
And a lot of fours
I'm Earth
today.
Spirit,
We got
a geology
Earth
scholar
Spirit.
and caster reporting in. I work 8 hours each day.
And another 4.
Hello.
Myrrh.
I'm Myrrh, an
Okay.
herbalist. Dr. Kaltsit gave me this title.
And another 4.
Reporting in.
More
You
Myrtle.
must be the doctor. Call me Myrtle. Myrtle of Durin. Durin said I
Not
could get a job
the
here,
best
so
set
what
of
have you got for me?
pulls. Here's my 5.
Shu brought me here to help.
And it's Brain Bugs again.
I think I wrote my name on a document she was supposed to sign.
You
She said it was
really,
fine,
really need to be reading documents you sign when you're joining with a mercenary outfit, okay? I mean, frankly, I'd suggest reading documents carefully even if you were signing up with a non-mercenary-based pharmaceutical company. That just sounds like horrible disaster waiting to happen. Oh right, Golden Glow unlocked some module stuff, huh? Right. Alright. Not sure she's legally allowed to sign documents. Okay, if we are explicitly saying that people under the age of 18 can't legally sign up with our mercenary outfit, I'm not technically sure all of our operators would still be here. I have some legitimate concerns about their ages. Vigna, 1 for you. Pinecone, 1 for you. Myrrh, we've got 2 for you. Alright, Myrrh is now maxed out in her potential. Vermeil is now maxed out. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bad enough that we basically just have an army of cancer patients, but it gets a little worse when you say that we have an army of child mercenary cancer patients. You know, it just doesn't sound good when you put it that way. So I think for the sake of, you know, public relations, we should probably try to draw attention to the mercenaries that are, you know, not children. Yeah, just saying, it would probably help, you know, the legitimate business side of Rhode Island, which I'm still not actually sure I'm convinced actually exists. Like, I'm still not entirely sure that we actually provide any form of medical care. Earth Spirit now has maximum potential. Well, that's great, Earth Spirit. We're all very proud of you. So, Plum Machine can heal allies with her skill. So, what happens to you when you go up? Allies that have defensive recovery gain 1 SP when attacking. Will prioritize sleeping enemies. Increased damage to sleeping enemies. Puts enemies to sleep. Now pulling Earth Spirit can provide value. Oh. Oh, that is mean. That's hilarious, but it's mean. Alright, we might as well just E1 you. I mean, I've got the material, why not? Yeah, sure, I'm probably doing this for the honor of your family. Why not? To be fair, Rhodes Island is an independent company, headquarters from no nation. So they're basically free to do whatever they want. So, believe it or not, that's also basically how Scientology started. For a period of time, it was actually an independent marine naval force, rather than like an established land-based organization. And it didn't really go so well for them. And definitely not for anyone who was unlucky enough to be on their ships and didn't want to be. So I'm not sure if that makes me feel any better about our situation. Although I guess technically, since we're a land ship, at least there's, you know, the possibility that they could jump off the, you know, Rhodes Island and maybe not die? I mean, at least they're not gonna drown if they jump off, so that's a plus. Okay, I think that's all my operator updates out of the way. I think I'm ready to go in and try... I think I'm ready to go try and defend some of my rice. I have not unlocked the EX stages yet, as far as I am aware. I've been struggling to get through HS9 right now. Yeah, nomadic cities are probably pretty... Like, I'm not saying you could just jump off the top of it, but I am saying that there's probably some way to either get to the bottom, or at least low enough where jumping off might not be fatal. Try borrowing an op for the stage yet. Actually, speaking of that, I was thinking about how I was going to deal with this, because the boss absolutely kicked the crap out of me. And what I decided was that if I could have a good Degenbrecher, because that thing is absolutely able to melt through bosses. I'm going to give it a try with a Degenbrecher. Aside from that, I wasn't having too much trouble. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either this will work or it won't. If it does, sweet. If it doesn't, try again with something else. No need to worry.
Do be
careful. Fang. You can go ahead and
distance, or you risk getting
just
caught up in
stand
the fighting.
there. Sea Bee absolutely shreds this boss. Okay, that's good to know. So the thing I want to be especially careful about, though, is those flying units that are going to start coming through. They've given me a lot of trouble. So if I could get 2 AoE casters up there, I think I will be okay.
Everyone, follow me!
Alright. Let's go with Mostema and Lava, just to chew through those a bit. I don't want to put Degenbrecher along this path, so I think I'm going to put Degen right here.
Everyone, follow me!
There we go.
Do something else.
And then we'll drop a mountain here. Degen's going to be able to handle just about anything that pops up, I think. But I do still want healing support.
You want my opinion?
And I'll pop the skill as soon as a boss is within range.
Follow me!
Okay, Degenbrecher, do your thing. Mostema, buy me a little bit of time. Ah. Well, that didn't quite work. Degen, just pop your thing right now. Ah. That did a fraction of what I was hoping it would.
Hurry up. It's
That
over for you.
is concerning.
I won't be afraid. Everyone, follow me!
Okay, Well, that was basically nothing.
I'll do my best.
Golden Glow, why don't you do your thing? Water Pump, I want you to pump the water that way.
Everyone, follow me!
Boss takes less damage when in tiles with Blight. Gotcha. Asbestos can... Okay, absolutely not soak hits from that.
That's fine with me. How do you like this?
So, this is not going to go well. No, you're gonna have more chances to hit from over there. Alright. Activate your drones. Sure, you two. Just everybody put some damage on this thing, please. Okay. Well, this is not going well. Hey, Thorns, you want to try? I don't see this ending well. Well, there goes phase 1. Alright. Ouch. Well, so much for that. So, the boss goes down, and then it spawns some stuff, and then it, like, comes back again, right? That seems to be how I understand that it functions. I don't know if putting someone here is the best way to soak up those droney needle things either. Let me think. Akafuyu's not exactly doing me any particular good today. Would you make sure its tile behind is from tiles without blight? Yeah, if I could keep... Hello? Hello there. Flyers lock onto units, so you can use Nier or other healing defender behind the boss and forget about them. Saves you AoE caster slots. That's true. I did have a thought. Which one was it? No, I think they were just a caster. I did have a thought. Would a phalanx caster like Beeswax, appropriately leveled, have the stats to actually tank the flyers? Because I did think that that might work pretty well. Yeah, the fires don't deal a lot of damage, but there's just so many of them. You could also borrow Penance, and her shield immediately destroys them and charges up her skills. Penance, huh? Where would I find a Penance? Cannot be healed by allies, 50% less damage from enemies blocked by it. After deployment, immediately gains a barrier. When defeating an enemy gains a barrier, each time this unit is attacked while under the effect of a barrier, deal 50% attack as arcs damage to the attacker. Okay. I mean, this might work. Assuming that I use a Penance to soak and to block, what is my strategy for actually getting damage out on the boss? Okay, well, that does not really provide me much information. Molts after taking a certain amount of damage, causing blight to the paddles it's on, reducing... when HP drops to 0 for the first time, melts into the water, and continuously summons enemies, enters the enlightened state when reborn. Enlightened changes attributes, attacks now deal 2 strikes of physical damage, and becomes immune to most control effects. Marks all allied units that have attacked Slumbering of Sui. When a marked unit leaves the field, causes extremely high damage level with blight to the tiles Slumbering is on. When the blight level of a patty is at this unit's location exceeds a threshold. Okay. So I still have not managed to even get this thing down. Like, I have seen that enlightened form once, and it was for about a second. Second hit. Boss loses attack and defense after a few hits. Okay. So, let's try with a penance. I still think Akafuyu is not really particularly helpful to me in this. Red probably isn't going to do much. Shiryuki does get good range and slowing.
Understood.
I don't know. Let me try this. Let me see if what I'm kind of thinking is even, like, within the realm of practicality here.
Contempt for the law is a crime. The words of my codex will prove their own worth.
So let's try putting a penance right here, I think. That might do something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
The gavel of justice is waiting. Spero che siate pronti.
I can back her up with a healer. Actually,
what the law does not specify.
No, I can't.
I will reveal through practice.
The only thing about penance is you have to keep her out of the blight. Her shield can't take too much.
Everyone, follow me.
Okay. Perfumer, on the other hand, on the battlefield, will provide passive health. Actually, you're gonna be better off over here, because then you'll be behind the tank.
Everyone, follow me.
I mean, at least...
I hope we can
At least I might be able to
square.
do something with that. Okay. So this will immediately gain a barrier, which I don't actually need right now. Okay. So, going to pause this for a sec. Let's talk about the pumps. Where do you think the pumps are actually going to be most useful? Because I do not think I am utilizing the pumps to their full potential. So I've turned on the overlay. Let's actually talk about strategizing with these damn pumps a bit. Is there something useful I can do? I do love my tea. Place a pump facing left. D5 up. Okay, D5 up. Boss under pumps! Oh, that's brilliant! Mountain is already right behind it. And then, okay, so B9 and D5. Got it. Okay. Yes. Alright, the barrier is holding. Oh my god, girl, attack the right person.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Okay, and then B9 left. Okay. There we go. Alright, the barrier has not broken. Amiya, I want you to finish killing that, and then I'm gonna activate your skill.
Everyone believes in me.
Alright, do your thing. Go for the true damage. Penance is holding. This seems to be working. Penance skill now?
Roger.
Penance skill.
What I might encounter in crimes be punished.
Okay.
Through methods outside of the law.
Everyone, follow me!
Alright. This is no longer chat plays random levels. This is chat, I need you.
Yes? Come on.
Perfumer, you're up.
One-on-one? Or one-on-many?
Okay. So, now I've got some guys over here. One of them launches artillery, the other two do not. Is it worth dropping something to try and deal with the one with long-ranged attacks right now? Or should I just drop, like, my other healer and try and heal through it? I will admit that the levels in this event are quite challenging to me. Drop a defender in healing range to take the hits. The attacks will increase blight, so be careful. Okay. Are you saying drop a defender in healing range on the ranged attacker? Like, I could drop Asbestos, and then I could drop, like, Whisper Rain right here to cover? Is that kind of what you're thinking? Or are you suggesting a different area? Where's the boss currently? The boss is currently here at B... I don't know, what is that? B6? Yeah, the boss is currently here at B6. We've got through the first phase. B5. You're saying drop a blocker here on B5? Or... Oh, yeah. Yeah, B6 is where we're at right now. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out from this point. The boss second stage would summon some miners each 5 seconds, would be dangerous if Penance is under Blight. That's true. Alright, who's this guy attacking anyway?
Everyone, follow me!
Ready. 7.
Okay, you are shooting Mountain. Mountain is within Perfumer's range right now, though, so... I think I'll be okay. I could drop a Mostema right there, just so I can get some AoE damage. I think Mountain can tank these. Let's go for that. Fartooth can also assist, since she can summon target blocked enemies. Whoa, okay. Penance down. So... is there anything I can do about this right now? It's basically not going to be where Mostema can get at it. It'll be out of Fartooth's range before too long. But it still has to cross this whole area. So, is there anything I can do at this point? Honestly, we need boss. It's under danger zone. We need a strong defender. I mean, Asbestos is hard as hell to put down, frankly. So that is one option. I guess what I'm not understanding is where would I put a defender at this point to intercept? Where would it be most useful? Or is there really much of anything I can do at this point? Oh, okay. You've got ranged attacks. I think in Mountain Tile to be healed with Perfumer. I can also drop Whisper Rain, so I can get 2 healers helping Mountain. Alright. Let's see if I can do anything useful here, then. Thorns can reach. And lava can cover. Amiya, replace Mountain with Asbestos. Okay.
Very well.
Alright, Shiryuki, we're gonna need your shurikens. That is about as much healing. Wait, prepare Thorn on E5. Yeah. I do have Thorn on E5.
Everyone, follow me!
Okay. Let's drop in Amiya right here, so she can cover. Thorn skill. Doesn't Thorn skill only... at least this skill. Doesn't this only activate when he gets hit? Yeah, exactly. It's not S3, so not Thorn skill. Alright, extra defense. Perfumer, pop your talent. Okay. Alright, Thorns will actually work here because now they are getting hit. Oh crap! There's another... oh god, there's another round of these. Damn it. Alright. Soak one at least.
Will be your opponent.
Get ready to penance down. Okay.
One-on-one? Or one-on-many?
Ready.
7.
Where will we put Penance down? Will we put Penance where Asbestos is? Is that the plan? Okay. Alright, I see the plan. Alright, the plan is in place. At this point, it is honestly just a matter of if this is going to work. I think I've put in as good an attempt at this as I can. Okay, go mountain. Yeah, the Blight's just too much to deal with. Alright, that's good for at least a little extra defense. Damn. Yeah, I just don't have the damage to deal with something like that. Dang. That was a very good attempt.
I'm sorry, I failed.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Hanari. I more than happily welcome suggestions. Keep the boss in the lower half. The reason I had Penance where she was to help soak the needles on the top. 2 pick points. Attempt this with Penance again, but activate her skills sooner since the drones can charge her quickly. Or switch to DPS like CB to kill the boss quickly. You know, we did see CB suggested. Let's go ahead and give it a try with CB. You know what? Chat, this time you can guide me with your sagely wisdom.
Are we gonna eat goodies when we get back?
Alright, chat. You know how this is structured. Let me just adjust the dimensions. Okay. Whoop. I think that is about as good as I'm going to get the overlay lined up for this. Okay. Alright, chat. If you've been here before, you know how this goes. First valid command, and we will begin the level. Boss defense and resistance will fall each 3 hits. Hope you have DPS to slow it down. I mean, we're about to find out. Fang, E1 right. E1... Oh! E1 is valid.
Prepare to fight.
Got it. Okay. Fang, E1 right. So, what's our first placement going to be? We've got CB available now, or we've got Golden Glow available soon. So, where should our next play be? Nari says, leave the boss first. Pump D5 up. Okay, pump A, B, C, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, up.
Everyone, follow me.
Okay. After boss in B2, put someone to tank the drones. Okay. But who exactly? Like, from this point... From this point, what do we put where? Who is actually going to be tanking the drones? Mountain B1 left, okay? Mountain B1 left. Okay, Mountain and B1 left. Oh yeah, that does work. Okay. So what's our next plan? I believe in you, chat. Because God knows I don't believe in myself. Pause. Oh my god. I did all these easy sessions of chat plays ArkNights, and now I've just gone up to like super mega death mode. Admittedly, this may be a slight leap in the difficulty of chat plays ArkNights. Alright, well, it was a pleasure having you, Sibericus. Thanks for joining tonight. I appreciate it. It's always great having folks here. I swear, my avatar is just like perpetually bent to one side. Is my posture just that bad today that I'm just constantly leaning to the left? Well, I guess to the right. The plan seems to be to use... Okay, Defender B6 left, then Perfumer D6 up. Okay. So, Defender B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, left, and then Perfumer D6 up.
So this is a battle.
Okay, Asbestos is in play. Alright, I'm just gonna drop some stuff in my place. We have got to get damage out of this thing. CB skill ASAP. Okay. Also prepare Pubbud A6. Boss Blight is crazy. Yes, it was. Boss Blight was indeed crazy. And that CB's got some really good stuff. Stall boss. You're going to have to be way more precise than that. Heck if I know.
Follow me.
Build up defenses so the boss can't leave the area and CB can finish it. Well, Asbestos is... Okay, F6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's where I put her. Okay. So... Alright, I think I see a strat here. I think I see a strategy develop here. CB really can just... Kayabe, however you say it. She really can put out just a crazy amount of damage. So, I think... At this point...
In position. Enemy spotted. Prepare to fight.
A6. Okay. So we wait for this to get into position.
Follow me.
So now that that's there, we put Mountain here. Mountain can soak those. CB. Alright, I need to get the water pumped out. Or... Hold on. Okay. Well, apparently people wanted me to stall it here, I guess. So I think the idea people wanted to try was to stall it here. So if I could pump blighted water out of these patties? Try setting up defenses in B5. I can certainly try. CB is just not going to be in range, though. No, Asbestos cannot take those hits.
Loud and clear.
No, CB wasn't placed best to defend that area. So, CB definitely can melt it. So, honestly, I already know I'm gonna lose this one, so at this point I'm just kind of playing with it. I want to get a sense of how effective the pumps actually are at doing this. Is it worth just trying to drain the pumps into there to counter the blight during this fight?
I'm fine. Get it together, everyone.
Okay. Use the pumps to keep the area your defender is in free of blight. That's tough. Replace mountain location with Fang? Are you saying to put Fang here? Fang is probably going to melt. But I could also be wrong. Okay. Keep Fang behind the pumps.
Leave it to us.
Yeah, I get that I need Fang here. Okay. So... if I'm going to try and capture the boss here... Alright, immediately pile on them damage. Okay. I can put an asbestos here. Nope, that's not going to last. Okay. Prepare the defender on the safe box lane to fight the small slime. Yes. If we put that defender here, they'll also activate the pump. So if I put Golden Glow up here...
Now's the time, everyone!
Then she can help fight against this thing.
So this is a battle.
Okay, I might have something interesting here. We'll have to see what happens. Amiya, need you.
Everyone, follow me!
Okay. Golden Glow. Sia B, we're gonna need you to redeploy later. Okay, Thorns is taking this stuff out. Perfumer can drop a heal. Okay. So... I'm going to want an asbestos. Mountain is still handling stuff back there. Golden Glow's gone. If I can get the time I need for Siabi to come back, I might pull off something here. I do not have nearly enough time for that. I needed to, yeah. I needed to bring Siabi back as soon as I could. Okay.
Everyone, follow me!
Alright.
See you later!
Yes, you're absolutely right, Hanari. I should have brought her back as soon as the boss died. Okay, this is a strategy, though. This is a strategy. And I think it can work. Fartooth, you are not doing anything today. Quora.
I got lots of friends here!
Just so I have one more blocker that I can drop.
We'll be fine if we stick together.
Alright. So immediately drop Fang. I absolutely love how this boss's tooltip provides you absolutely no useful information on how to combat the boss. Okay. So, Siabi, we're going to put you here to kill that boss as soon as we can. Mountain goes back. Good. You know, some days I just count how insanely lucky I am that mountain was the first 6-star I ever got. Because, my god, can he just handle anything. Alright, as soon as CB attacks first, we're going to activate the skill. We're just waiting for that animation to start. The animation started. There we go. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, we're going to drop Asbestos here. Boss down. Pull back. Okay. Good. I think... I think I want 2 pumps here. I think I want Thorns here. I think I want Perfumer here. That should be enough to soak anything that they can throw at me. Asbestos, do your thing. We need... Yes, an AoE caster. Let's throw out most of them. Alright, I think I will have enough by the time it gets here to throw CB right here. And hopefully that will work. Yes, it is going to work. CB is nearly off cooldown. There's the last few points. CB is now in combat position. Okay, Mountain has fallen. That could be a problem. That is a problem. But we have Whisper Rain. Perfumer, we're gonna need you to handle this. Yeah, Snot Guy's gonna be a problem. Okay. Amiya, can you do something about this, please? Okay, apparently not. You're just gonna shoot a completely different person than I want you to. You know what? That's okay. Can you shoot this one now, please? Thank you. Alright. Alright, they are nearly into position. Alright, first up, Mostema. It's not going to stall those anyway. Defenses. Amiya, come back. Good. Keep going, keep going. Prepare someone for the second wave Grasshopper. I'm going to use Kawara to tank the next batch. Okay, I have room for another caster. Or I could just drop a Mountain. Okay, we're gonna let these guys pass, and then we're gonna drop Mountain again. There we go. Wait, or... Okay, hold on. Alright, I have Quara. I could drop Quara here. If I drop someone here, I might be able to push out enough of the Blight. Okay, alright, no, we're just gonna put Mountain there. Okay. Alright, nearly in range. Activate. Okay, These are the last enemies.
Everyone, follow me.
We're going to drop every bit of damage we can here. Screw it, Fang, you're out. Shirayuki, you're in. Drop everything. Every skill, every power. That is the boss down! And now we can pump out some of that blight. That is how it's done, sort of, almost, after a nearly full hour of attempts. Golden Glow, activate your universal attack. Not that it's gonna matter. Shirayuki, throw your spinny spin. Chat, thank you. Thank all of you so much for helping me get through that. I have been trying to do this for the last 4 days. And now, it is time for your reward. My horrible, horrible voice acting. Whoever, as long as you don't mind backseating, backseat all you want. Either it's going to be helpful, or I'll ignore it. Those are literally the two ways I would handle backseating. And frankly, since I read really fast, normally it's more helpful. Whoop! I have a text message. Hold on. I need to check this. It might be from my father telling me that he's proud of me for having saved the rice fields, or whatever the hell it is I was doing. Nope. He's telling me I have brought deep shame to the family. Oh, no, sorry. He meant to send that to my brother. Never mind. No. He still loves me, and he's very proud of me for saving the rice. It's not the Nigerian prince. I actually dealt with him earlier, and we're just waiting on the funds to clear, so I'm not expecting to hear from him for at least 24 hours. Alright! Whoever thought it'd snow like this? The field's ridges have been covered with a thick layer of despair-inducing white. The bits of yellow. Now you need to repeat it without CB to farm the stage. Yeah, I don't give a damn about that. I'm not doing it. The field's ridges have been covered with a thick layer of despair-inducing white. The bits of yellow dotting it are the heads of grain that were laboriously planted only a month prior. How many plants would still be alive after 10 days? One dares not think. A musk beast stumbles around, barging into the silent field of wheat. Even the sparse crops in front of it are an unexpected joy. It sniffs around carefully, calculating how much it needs to tide it over, and how much would be left to take back to the cave to feed its kin. Okay, phone, you're going on silent now. Until a thick metal hoe crashes down on its spine. Wow! Rude! 3 more heads of wheat are gone. The angry farmer snatches the beast that has been ruining the crops, so angry that he wants to skin it to make a meal. However, the carcass is so emaciated that it hardly weighs more than a few taels. With a long sigh, the farmer digs a hole in the ground and buries the beast's body. Poor thing. Hardship strikes at will. Such occurrences are common. If the wheat dies in this freeze, how many people will perish next year? A great many. But there will also be many who come to their aid, and a lot of them will survive. And hopefully none of them will be carrying God's forsaken cursed rice. Life itself will not cease. That is small comfort. The firmament is as a veil. The ethereal satin silk seems to be infinitely weighty, firmly separating the two combatants and pressing towards them. Jan, let's wrap it up. It took a considerable amount of effort to build this heart for you. It would be a terrible shame to see it torn apart in this conflict. You aren't in a position to be making small talk yourself. I nearly took your head off with that firecracker blast just now. What the hell kind of firecracker are you using that can nearly take a man's head off? Where'd all that destructive might of yours go? Why don't you make a massive pair of scissors and cut his little fabrications to bits? You put some effort into it, too. He's about to turn your painting into papercraft. Oh, it's my fault now. Cut me some slack here. He just turned that big old firecracker I built into a pile of threads. Has he always been able to do stuff like that? Didn't think he'd ever have the will to work on his powers over the years. But the question is, why does he seem to have such a good grasp of what our powers are? Hold on, is it really just one guy we're up against? Time's almost up. I truly would like to stick around to chat more, as rare as our reunions are. However, the unfortunate reality is that I'm short on time, and must bid you farewell. I really wish I didn't have to use this. The next time we meet, I will have to make amends. If we meet again, that is. To think you'd strike down your own sister. What a disgrace. So, I didn't think you'd just go and disappear altogether, but are you alright? I sincerely hope you weren't just trying to scare us on purpose. Think of it as much needed rest. Sorry for worrying you. I still really like her squares. Everybody should get to have some nice decorative squares. And here I was wanting to see my little brother again. Lo and behold, the scene I come back to. Does he really not see this place as home anymore? My dear sister. I know that look. That's the look on your face whenever you've done something wrong. How long has it been? 67 years. Then, you'll have to stay for dinner. If you have anything to say, you can say it at the table. I'm sorry, my dear sister. I can't listen to you this time. So you're taking orders from someone else now, huh? The one who's been behind the curtain this whole time. How much longer does he plan to stay hidden? Whatever it is, wouldn't it be better to tell me face to face? A man slowly walks forth from the distance, sauntering past the threshold of time immemorial. It is as if he has been there since the very beginning. Time and space halt with the sound of his footsteps. you finally decide to show yourself. There's the whole crowd! What a lively gathering! You all are still inclined to such excitement. Wait! Didn't he go insane? Judging by the voice, definitely. The atmosphere of our little reunion isn't quite what I expected. What happens in the movies when the relative on the most wanted list suddenly shows up at your doorstep? Is he actually the real deal, or just a shadow? Any shenanigans the Wakey failure tried to pull wouldn't surprise me at this point. It'd be a big deal if he pulled another Suijong out of his ass, though. So what's the plan, Sue? Are we fighting? Shangshu, human, and now here. Don't you think you've gone too far? Small sacrifices for the greater good, each unto their own. Nothing more, nothing less. Look at all the devastated fields out there, and all the suffering people. I can't forgive you for talking like that. Upon careful consideration, there still remains 2 lines of inquiry regarding who owes this debt. Then, you stay here, so we can tally it up. Though this account has been accumulating debt for over 1,000 years. You haven't been here in a long time. There are things I must do. There's a battlefield to the north. When the troops assemble, I must stand on the front lines. Bleached bones exposed in the wilds, where fowls sing not for 1,000 li. After 1,000 years of war, in the end, it is still the commoners in the fields who suffer. You care about them a great deal. The people you take so lightly are actually our teachers in the truest sense. We take after their form, find things that interest us. I missed what that last line was. Find things that interest us, and only then do we find our place in the world. We have nothing in common with them. Not a single thing. What is so different about us? Theronmuts may have lives spanning tens of thousands of years, while mayflies die as quickly as they live. But in the end, we are all lives born under heaven. Everything that has a beginning must also have an end. Warfare and slaughter. Why exactly did you choose this path? What value do you see in it? The law and order. I recently learned the game, Wakey. The rules are simple, but the underlying principles are quite similar to the art of war. There's demonstrated to be a singular wisdom that's chaotic and disorderly as things may appear. The master the rules, and the final outcome will fall into place. Ah, crap, this guy got hooked on Warhammer 40k. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. There's no sparing someone who's fallen into the Warhammer 40k hole. We're gonna have to put this guy down. At this point, at this point, it would be a mercy. The final outcome that we've all been so keenly focused on. This day's silence. This is the outcome that you see. Not just for us, but for all things living in these lands. How ironic. If death is the effect, Then does not that make life itself the cause? Yeah, this guy's... Crap. Damn it, not only did this guy get into freaking Warhammer, he's a freaking Chaos player. Of course he's a freaking Chaos player. Ugh. At least be respectable. Build a proper Necron army like a man. Or Harley Quinn's. You would never get tired of standing watch here. Everything in existence is worthy of being... Sorry, my voice got weird now. It was the snow. Everything in existence is worthy of being cherished, as it is now. All things have their time. People, beasts, mountains, water, grass, trees. They are all alike in this regard. That is the Tao the people of speak of. The grass becomes lush and green every spring. We have come, and we have existed. Is that not enough? So, you resigned yourself to this end. That's not what you really think. I was simply wondering. Have we ever lived as our true selves? Wait, don't tell me you... I've been contemplating this for a long time, calculating. Finally, I have seen another outcome. Not far away, a green sapling pokes its head out from underneath the snow. I know you can see it, Sue. The haggard man stretches out his hands, his fingertips still covered with rough calluses. Can you read my palm for me? Endless solitude, compass blurred, death nigh inexorable. I'm very much looking forward to that, and I shall be waiting. Were you able to see her again? You know that wouldn't be possible. I often find myself thinking of her. She said that education is the great equalizer, and wished for every person to be able to read and write. All those schools and books are her legacy. In that regard, you are quite similar. But these last few years, I've forgotten many things, including her. I also forgot how to talk without spewing spittle all over my tongue. This voice really does a number on you. But at least it doesn't hurt the throat. About the books he wrote, there's a meeting held by a true name in one lone word. I can clearly recall that she once played a game with me. She wanted to tell me something during that game, but I've forgotten what it was. She was probably telling you that Chaos just isn't gonna win the meta. Dude, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Have you seen the latest data slates? You gotta get yourself some Leagues of Voton, obviously. How many more Warhammer 40k references am I going to make? I don't even play the game! I thought... Yes, even we cannot escape this influence. You have regrets. I want to find the remedy. "181 fragments. Everyone thought you had lost your mind. Perhaps. What do you intend to do? I wish to return to that husk. I require its power. I will slay it then I shall become it. Then using its power, I will plot a great windfall for all beings in this realm. In order, Shang Wang Ling, unknown female, Ji, Shu Ji Nyan, Dusk. Hold on, I think I have a button in order to properly react to this information. Yeah, sure. These are probably appropriate reactions. One of these days I should really bind these things to, like, some keys or something. I could just have a sad face. No, that looks more strained. I really gotta play with these things more. Oh, wait, there it is. Whoa! There, see? I'm surprised. It'll cost you your life. But the rest of you will live. They'll truly be yourselves. Shoo, let me a portion of your power. The 12 of us, with each additional portion of strength, comes another chance at victory. Whoa! The vast farmland crisscrosses, and this particular visitor places a piece on the Warhammer board. Shu opens her palm, and a handful of seeds fall onto the floor. Oh, that must be her Daka. She's probably playing orcs. This must be your answer. You reap what you sow. If you haven't veered off the path and really are heading towards our end, then these seeds will germinate at the right time and bear the fruit you desire. Yeah, she definitely plays orcs. You will have conditions for me as well. We can't let you keep creating problems for us. And so concludes the discussions concerning my affairs. If there's anything else, you should speak. You've really grown up, huh? Ready to fly the nest? More of a guards guy myself. No, you know what? Absolutely respectable. The guard absolutely need to be respected. For as we all know, the planet broke before the guard did. I'm 1,000 years old, my dear sister. I can't stop you. We had a big argument the last time I left. Could you leave me something to remember you by this time? You've already risen all of Da Huang into that brocade of yours. What else do you want to take from me? If you have a bit of remorse in there, you'd better come back alive. Fair enough. Dusk, can I ask one last thing of you? What? That painting. Can you give it to me up front? How did you... I will take good care of it. And with that, consider our account settled. Who said you could go? You again. The second Sui brother, Niyatingde. I knew you were behind this. Do you have nothing better to do? Done hiding out in your ruined temple, playing your shitty game of Warhammer, and now you have come to my turf to ruin everything? Look at the mess you've all made with your little spat here, and all the crops you've destroyed. See if I won't beat your ass right here and now. Watch out! The satin silk ignites upon contact with the incandescent white flames, reduced to smoke and ash in the blink of an eye. Originium arts that can reverse decomposition. Where did you learn how to... No, that's not it. This is causality. Ha! Let's see how many more seeds you have left to withstand my flames. Dancy, this might not be the best time to launch your attack. The Chamber of Heaven's design has suffered grave losses. Any more moves, and great odds the entire northern defensive line may be imperiled. It is more than just that demonic tape that has eyes on God's northern border, right? Stop trying to scare people. I swear I'm going to teach you a lesson if it's the last thing I do. Whoa! Whoops. Do you not care at all about the other long-lived among you? You little... you feign lunacy to protect your mind from demonic contamination. But you have not forgotten your true purpose at all. Weigh the pros and cons. Surely there's no reason we shouldn't be able to come to some accord. Until we meet again. You know, I almost have a slight idea of what the hell just happened. Almost. Is it over? Yes, it's all over now. You were willing to throw away your life for this project. Why? To become renowned for such a grand accomplishment. And then what? I have a dream. Cities interconnected for 10,000 li, stretching to the palace of heaven. No longer would anyone across this great land want for shelter from wind and rain. What is the point of being a Tianchi without any accomplishments to his name? Must you stand head and shoulders above the rest in order to lay the bricks of the city of your dreams? Are you one of the heavenly Xians? Are you one of the heavenly Xenas? I'll trade your life for your dream. That doesn't sound like a great bargain. I don't know. I've heard of deals like that before. In particular, I seem to remember one weird, cute little white creature offering people to become magical girls. And if I'm recalling correctly, it did not end well for them when he started granting wishes and fulfilling dreams. Shallow breathing. Yeah, it probably sounds like that. That's like anti-ASMR. The skybound white jade capital of 12 pagodas and 5 cities. The Xena strokes my head, knots my hair, and grants eternal life. The skybound white jade capital of 12 pagodas and 5 cities. Alas, could I get mansions of 10,000 chambers, I'd shelter all the needy under heaven, blessing them with joy. You're awake. Where am Don't worry, the monsters are gone. You saved me? I wouldn't say that. You were lying unconscious on the ground when I found you, so I went over to try to wake you up. Doji. You're the old Zhanzhong of Dahuang, but the responsibility does not fall solely on your shoulders. It might not necessarily be a good deal to exchange your life for the safety and stability of this place. That's my choice to make. What matters is that Dahuang is safe. You care a lot about this place. Of course I care. I've spent most of my life here, and my roots run deep. Take care of yourself. I'm off. Goodbye, Shu. You deserve your freedom. The incubator! The incubator! The rice plant can still be saved. There's still hope for the experiment. Here you are. I found it! Found what? This is the one rice plant. The one that survived the Wangking Project's experimental plot. It isn't impossible to grow crops on originium-contaminated soil. Laoshi's experiments proved it. Wait. You're... Judging from your clothes, are you a Shoai Tianchi from the Bureau? I don't think I've seen you before. Yes, I haven't been here very long. The young man scratches his head in confusion, as if he has forgotten something. It is as if he has dreamed a long dream, and the emotions from it still vaguely linger in his heart. He just can't remember the people he met or the things he encountered. After spacing out for a spell, the young man cracks a smile. I'm an apprentice of the Tianchi Bureau, called Heisheng. I guess I ought to call you Laoshi now, too. Hello, Heisheng. I just discovered a very important crop. One that can grow on soil contaminated by originium. Okay, in fairness, that's a huge breakthrough. That's massive. More importantly, will it actually be safe to consume? Because I'm not entirely convinced that eating this wouldn't give you magic rock cancer. This has been a long-term project. As long as this crop can be widely distributed, we'll be able to reclaim tons of wasteland into usable farmland, and nobody will go hungry ever again. I am not sure that's the way this is going to go. It might take a while to reach that goal, maybe even a really long time, but at least there's a glimmer of hope now. Okay, that's not the thing I wanted. You know, maybe don't just start eating crops that were grown in magic cancer rocks. You know, at least feed it to someone disposable first. In that case, are you willing to devote the rest of your time to that goal? Yeah! I wish you luck. Do your best. I won't keep you from your research any longer. Zhajin. Huh? You're leaving already? I was hoping to tell you a bit more about the project and maybe get a few pointers. I could use some fashion tips. I like your squares. That's alright. I trust that you'll be able to accomplish your goals. Zhajin. Zhajin? Yeah, I can't read Mandarin. That teacher. Why does it seem like I've seen her somewhere before? Off to deliver the goods, Labo? How are food prices this year? Famine year. Each caddy of grain is 3 wen more expensive than last year. I suppose when everything's accounted for, your coin sack's a bit heavier than it was last year. That's not necessarily a good thing. Farming's all about putting food on people's tables. Never heard of farming to get rich. Let me teach you a method to make a little extra money. Just keep it in the back of your mind when selling your goods. Sell your highest quality crops locally at normal price to increase your reputation. For your average quality stuff, For your average quality stuff, mark up the price and hire a caravan to ship it as a novelty product. What are you going on about? Never heard anything so silly. The best crops are for family and friends first. You sell the average quality stuff, and then use the rest as feed. You youngsters have way too many slide tricks. Where are you planning to go? Baizhou. After making that much trouble, you just up and leave without saying anything. It is time to leave, though. I also don't have Dage's martial skill. If you won't let me go, then naturally I won't be able to leave. So it depends on you. How unwilling are you to let me leave? I just wanted to ask you a question. You said you were gonna make a deal with Yan. Were you planning to help build Da Huang up from the very beginning? I am a merchant, and when doing business, I value mutual profit and reciprocity. If only one side profits, how would I be any different from a robber? If you didn't want to make an enemy out of all of Yan, why did you need to do all this? Did you two brothers really have to pick a fight with Yan? Our sister was killed, after all. That said, the people of Yan harbor no animus towards us. Even if Erge sees the world as nothing more than a Warhammer game, a player naturally feels some sentiment towards the pieces and equipment he's used for a long time. Yep, I told you, this guy's playing Warhammer. You can't be a merchant and play Warhammer. It will eat up all of your profits. That is how it goes. However, those sitting in the court, lurking in the shadows, must pay the price for what they've done. This account must be settled eventually. Yeah, I did kind of get that it's Go. I assumed, since that's basically the most well-known Chinese board game, and it would make sense to reference it in an event like this. But I still like the interpretation that we're all just talking about Warhammer 40k. Even if your own life is on the line? Using a 12th to combat the whole was already a fool's errand. My life has already been assigned a price upon the ledger. You really have lost it. I still remember. A long time ago, you came to visit all of us, one by one, posing a question to each and pointing the way. What do you see in the lands of Great Yan? My answer has never changed, and I imagine the same is true for Erge. Wope! Never cared for either of you bastards from the very beginning. There's no talking wisdom with you, and when the time is right, I'm still coming to beat your asses. My brother used to have quite the temper. Whenever he'd lose a game, he'd start throwing cups and bowls around. But weak as he was, there was never any strength behind it. Yeah, I'm still seeing very little evidence that we're not talking about Warhammer. This time, he went a bit overboard, so thank you for stepping in. Kunkai, get out of here already. Until we meet again. Oh my god, it's the actual mission results. Whoo! Finally. Oh, finally. Oh boy. And then this is just story, isn't it? Hello there, Belle! How's the RPG game coming along? Yes, so I have a new thing that I am doing now. That I guess I can mention real quick.
Doctor?
I haven't read it off screen, but I fear that if I click on it, there's going to be no more gameplay for another half hour at the least, and I have cleared exactly one level in the last 2 hours. There's a new stream thing that I'm doing. I'm going to try and get one in once a week, where I'm going to be streaming RPG Maker, and I am just building a game from scratch, mostly just using default assets or any assets that are just easy to manipulate if I just throw them into, GIMP or something. But I will be taking community suggestions as I build this. Basically, any suggestion. Anybody who can offer any reasonable idea for something to add to that game, it's going in. Health potions? Health potions
Doctor.
are Pepsi now.
No.
That's just
nothing.
a thing.
I thought
One of the
you fell
characters,
asleep.
near as I can tell,
Don't
it is
sleep.
former Prime Minister Margaret
now.
Thatcher. That was a chat suggestion. The first boss, it's a gorilla with a bunch of guns. Because that's what somebody wanted. So, yeah, keep an eye out for those streams. If you can't catch them live, just throw out anything in the comments for them. Literally, I'll take any suggestions people offer, and I'll love to do it. The first stream I did of those is live. I also have up and around a little less than half-hour long recap showing everything that I built during my first stream. I'm going to do my next stream of RPG Maker tomorrow, so yeah, if you want to catch that, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing. And honestly, that just makes it kind of fun. Alright. Well, that was one level of Rice. And now... Fun fact, Red canonically can... God, I wish to God this annoying little heart thing would not show up in the chat window. I wish I could get rid of that because it just blocks stuff. Red canonically can walk on walls. I will read it. I will read the thing on my own time. There's something I wanted to check. Actually, a couple things I still wanted to check. The first one was... I've got a bunch of monies. So I figure probably time to, what, buy this new operator? I mean, I basically know nothing about them, but why not?
Hello, Doctor. My code name is Bybeak.
Bybeak, huh?
Excuse me, but is there a facility with a loom and a sewing machine here?
I don't think so, but I'll keep my eyes out for one. And then you would also be able to buy her tokens. Let's actually check out this girl. Ah, Bybeak's a really old operator. Got it. A sword master. Ah, yes, you can tell from the outfit. This is definitely what a sword master looks like. And what do you do? Okay, you boost your attack speed. Do some extra damage plus some stuns. Okay. Cool. Yes, I looked at her. Okay, we can... There. I too wear frilly dresses when I fight with a sword. You know what? I'm proud of you, Locke. You know, that's not always an easy thing to do, and I respect anyone who can do it. So, what is this new thing? Tales Within the Sand. I have no idea what this is. Okay. I guess we'll figure it out. It's because she's available to be purchased from the old CC shop whose currency is no longer available. So I recommend buying all the Bybeak tokens since we don't know when she'll be available again. Got it. Thank you very much for the advice. I'll make sure that I prioritize getting all of Bybeak's tokens. I'm sorry, forget what I was just reading because Nebfer just said it's base building / exploration. And I like every single word in that sentence, including the 2 words implied by the presence of the contraction. Welcome to Reclamation Algorithm. To ensure the best chance of success, allow me to introduce you to certain important concepts before we commence. Ah, yes, of course. We will have to deal with the zone of the Ba-Bum. Reclamation Algorithm consists of various zones. Before we start, please familiarize yourself with some of the more common types. You can zoom in or out here to get a better view of your surroundings. Okay. Our first stop is a hunting zone. I will now guide you through your first hunt. You can view a weather report of the target zone here before you resort. Okay. Looks like we're lucky, it's a sunny day. At other times, we might encounter adverse weather that have various effects on operators, local wildlife, the environment, or resources. Let's make our preparations. Okay. Here we can view and change assignments for operators, aiding items, and build out constructs. Note that operators will need energy drinks to operate. Of course they need freaking energy drinks. Ready? I'll be waiting for... Okay, sure. I don't really know what's happening here. But we're gonna find out in Operation Raw. No!
Let's work to make the world a more peaceful place.
Shubat Arsalan Babum Pass. Clear weather.
Leave this area to me.
Finally here. We don't have time to waste, so let's get straight to hunting drills. Hold on. Should we prepare anything beforehand? Don't worry, this will be easy. We just have to find something edible, and I'll help out too. Wow, you're going in with 0 provisions. I don't care what kind of explorer you are, you're an idiot if you do that. We'll leave it to you then. Alright, follow me. Ah, yes, of course. She has a grapple hook that lets her go completely vertical in a desert wasteland. You ever thought about how useless Spider-Man's webs would be if he lived in, say, rural Nebraska? You know, rather than an urban cityscape? We'll encounter all sorts of strange creatures on Arsalan's soil. But our visibility is limited, so we often can't tell what kind of creature it is unless we're close up. Oh, there's a fog of war! This seems like a big guy. Let me take care of it. Okay. This one, huh? Can't be eaten. That is a very strange opening sentence. Most of the creatures here are rather aggressive. They'll attack us if we get too close. Don't just stay there. Go look elsewhere. What? I found some Lepora Beast tracks over here. Defeat the creatures and you'll get ingredients. Let's go in together. Okay. Interesting. So this mode has a fog of war. Okay. There we go. So, you'll... No. Okay. I mean, you'll at least cover most of the area. Okay. Sure. You can go fight them too. Go fight? Okay, you won't go out there, I guess. Where? Okay, I mean, I can put you here, I guess. Sure, you can go in too, I guess. Okay, we ate all those things. Well, we turned them into meat, I guess. Alright, medic, you're up. So, I think I should get 100%... No, not 100% kills.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Gotta try something here. No, can't really improve that. Oh, right. There's also something I had meant to turn on when the stream started, and I didn't. But, yeah. It is now an open Q&A session. I will now answer any reasonable inquiry on any topic. So you can ask anything about me, or literally anything else that exists and or does not exist. This is a very unrestricted Q&A session now. Use some energy drinks in the operation just now. Let's make some more, okay? Here we can use food ingredients to make energy drinks. Once you have chosen the ingredients, turn them into energy drinks, okay? Bottles are automatically filled once you've made enough drinks and become available to operators immediately, okay? Let's turn some of our spare food into a bottle of energy drink. What is the in-flight velocity of a fully laden swallow? Is that an African or a European swallow? Or do you have another specific subspecies? Because if you can specify exactly what type of swallow, I can just throw it into Google and we can actually compare and contrast flight speeds. Tap here to start. Okay, we have made disgusting energy drinks out of some crab claws, I guess. So this next one is a gathering lesson. The type of zone selected is displayed here. This is a resource zone, which contains more building resources. Acts are required to take action in most zones. We only have a limited number of acts per day. Okay, so this is just going to be another like daily thing that I can knock out. So I have one more act left for today. An operator can only participate in one operation per day. Operator assignments are therefore very important. This time we'll bring other operators with us. Switch to this squad, which is better suited for resource zones. Okay. The more operators there are in the squad, the more energy drinks you'll need. Okay. Turn-based thing rather than a real-life day. Got it. Okay. Alright, I see what you're saying. You're essentially saying I have so many acts, and then there's, like, I assume, like, an environmental turn where various things change. Does attempting to transmit information via an entangled quantum pair really violate temporal causality? Okay. So, before we continue with this resource mission, Locke. It does not violate temporal causality. And the reason for that is that a quantum entangled pair of particles can be considered to essentially be a single unit, regardless of their spatial distance. Because they are a single unit, it is not so much that information is being shared between them or passed along, but rather that they are merely both existing under a single principle of force that is being applied against them. It is a single unit in multiple locations for all intents and purposes. Because of that, it does not actually violate temporal causality, because there is not actually a cause and effect relationship between a force asserted on a piece of a quantum entangled pair and that effect occurring to the other particle with which it is entangled, but which was not the direct recipient of that force. It is not an effect. It is not two separate effect relationships. It is a single effect relationship on a singular entity which happens to occupy multiple spaces spatially. And this actually has some very interesting implications in the field of temporal dynamics, because if it's possible for entangled pairs to occupy multiple locations spatially simultaneously, it may in fact also be possible for particles to occupy multiple temporal spaces simultaneously. Although, as you can imagine, once you get into the field of temporal mechanics, actually testing the theorems is exceedingly difficult. But if we ever figure out temporal mechanics, then by its very nature, we'll probably be able to transmit that information simultaneously to all time periods. So the fact that we don't have it yet may in fact suggest that it is unknown or unknowable. So I hope that answers your question, Locke. I did say I would answer any question. What is your opinion on the theory that all electrons might be the same one single electron?
Target confirmed.
I don't really agree with that theory. You know, I really don't have better defenses for it. It's really a personal preference. My personal preference is that I do not agree with that interpretation of electron function. Logging noises. Ah, yes, of course. Logging noises. We all know what logging noises sound. Okay? That's literally just a goblin shredder from Warcraft. Wood is one of the easiest resources to gather. We do it by attacking the trees. I mean, that is a very true statement. If we manage to gather enough wood, we can build support items and other facilities to make survival out here easier. I've surveyed the area, and there's plenty of forest to go around. We can try gathering wood now. I'll help out as needed. Okay, so... Wait. Once you've chopped down a tree, a nearby operator has to carry it back with them. Every operator can carry as much as their own block count. Oh! First, deploy an operator next to a tree and position them to carry the wood once they're done. Okay. Deploy upwards.
It'll be fine.
Interesting. I think I'm really gonna like this mode. Once a tree is cut down, operators around it will collect wood automatically. An operator carrying wood will deliver it back to base successfully on retreat or defeat. You will also get any wood carried by operators on the field when the battle concludes. Now try retreating an operator carrying wood. Okay.
I trust your judgment.
You successfully gathered some wood. Every resource point has a limited amount of resources you can gather from it. It will disappear once the resource has been harvested. It's not advisable to fight in the wilderness for too long. You should grab the opportunity to gather as much wood as you can. Snipers are decent for this? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is definitely a mode that's going to absorb me. There will always be unexpected visitors interrupting our work, huh? And why would that be? Could it be that we might be, oh, I don't know, logging illegally? That would certainly explain the hostile response. Is there something you want to tell me, elf-eared woman with sunglasses? Alright, you guys can continue gathering wood and lead enemies to us. Okay. So, I think... you can hit... a bunch of stuff. Cruz, you can hit a bunch of stuff.
I'm listening.
Noir, you can gather.
Here I am.
Jessica, you can also get a lot of this. Unectes is a snake, by the way. Got it. Okay, possibly got it. You know, I might know what you're
leave this area to me.
I'm assuming from the context that that's the name of the
What's up?
All right. Progress is being made, I think.
Waiting
you
for target
do your
mark.
thing.
I will decide your ending.
What's up?
Get the wood. Get the wood.
Freeze!
Oh.
Come on, say something.
Okay, get more wood.
What's up?
Retreat. And now we have wood.
Freeze!
Okay, go you. Get more wood. You, activate your skill.
I got a clear shot on target.
not one step backward.
Alright. Progress. Good. Beagle.
This is the place.
Why don't you gather a bunch of wood?
Here
Thank you, Beagle. You.
It'll be fine.
Stand there. Okay, now you have a
Understood.
bunch of wood. Thank you. Whatever. That's plenty of wood. You can meet her in the side story, The Great Chief Returns. Got it. Thank you, Vendrix. Alright, I got 17 wood. And 3 crude gold. Okay. Where the hell did we get the gold? Also, I'd like to notice... Okay, it says this is unprocessed pure gold. No. Those are very clearly formed, forged, and stamped bars. Yeah, we are absolutely poachers. we are undeniably poachers. Once we run out of axe, tap here to end the day and proceed to the next. Cool. This is also... Would you care to elaborate about some of your favorite anime and why? Okay. Yes. Yes, I will. So some of my favorite anime include Madoka Magica, which I think is a glorious achievement of both narrative and art and music. I think you could spend an entire college course just evaluating like the visual symbolism presented in Madoka Magica, especially in the labyrinths. And of course the Rebellion film was absolutely fantastic. I have been waiting so long to see Valpurgis Nacht Rising. I cannot wait for that to come out. I cannot wait to see the story continued. I actually watched Magia Record a few months back. I mean, it's not as good as Madoka Magica. I didn't expect it to be, but I still thought it was, perfectly fine as a story. Made in Abyss. I can absolutely go on and on about Made in Abyss and how much I enjoy that. Again, the music, the art, the narrative, the setting is so unique. Clannad and Clannad After Story, naturally. Cry every time I watch that. Other sort of more slice of life stuff. Canon. I enjoyed Shuffle. My wife and I will watch that from time to time. Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You. Fruits Basket. I was a huge fan of the original Fruits Basket anime. I was so happy when that got remade, and the remake did such a wonderful job from that. Fruits Basket is actually one of the reasons why Laura Bailey is one of my favorite voice actors overall. What is some other stuff? Let's see. Oh, right. Bofuri, Konosuba, naturally. I've seen just about every version of Evangelion there is. Mostly because, I enjoy a good mindfuck here and there. And trying to pick apart Evangelion is just tremendously fun. Let's see. What else is on this list? Oh, Sword Art Online, which I actually quite like non-ironically. Rising of the Shield Hero, I thought the first season was fantastic. The start of the second season alone was that was rough. It was tough for me to go fast on that. Spy Family, that's another newer one that I've been quite enjoying. My Dress Up Darling. Interspecies Reviewers has such much better world building than it has any reason to have. And it's kind of crazy. And probably one of the most questionable things from the latest seasons of anime, I thought gushing over Magical Girls was absolutely hilarious. Awkward and not exactly something you can always watch in certain company, but I thought it was hilarious. Alright, anyway, on to the resource zone. Thank you for the question, Yoda. I love a story that presents me something that is complex, something that's going to actually take a while for me to wrap my head around, because my head wraps around things pretty quickly. So I love anything that can just make me think and wonder about the wider world in which it fits. Seems to have more resources than the previous one. Let's head to preparations. As before, choose a squad. Let's check out our tools. Here you can select aiding items and build out constructs from the operation. Locke says, I'm not sure you can really expect the most upstanding behavior from a combination pharmaceutical mercenary company. Okay, I think you need to tone that down a little bit. We are a pharmaceutical mercenary company that regularly employs underage cancer patients, okay? If you're going to point out the wrongdoings of Rhode Island and our questionable behavior, I think we really need to put out there just how truly messed up our situation is. Aiding constructs, okay. Go ahead and begin. It'll show up when needed, and it's a sawing harvester hub? Okay. It'll show me what that is. Operation Raw! No.
Listen, everyone. Stay calm.
There's too many trees to chop today. When are we gonna finish? The harder you work now, the sooner we'll be done. Oh, fine. It doesn't help that it's being ran by an amnesiac, a small bunny child, and our ex-wife. Is Kaltzit our ex-wife? I literally didn't even know that. But yeah, it doesn't really help that Rhodes Island is basically being run by, an amnesiac. We call her ex-wife. No, but she acts like it. Wow! Okay, well, there are some strong opinions on Kaltzit. Honestly, I'm not sure how much duty Amiya actually has within Rhodes Island. I think she's mostly there to be the fall person in case we end up getting into some really hot water with one of the governments. I think she's basically there so that we can all point our fingers and then say, she did it! Yeah, she's the CEO, but let's be real. How much of the actual logistics and operations is Amiya really involved with? Like, yeah, she's not unimportant to the operation, but I'm saying that if, say, she had to be arrested by some government for war crimes, the organization would probably survive without her. Good lore reasons for all of it, but it's all spoilers. Yeah, I know. You know what? This next week, I'm actually going to go back into the story. I literally haven't advanced past Chapter 4 in over 2 months now. Chopping wood with pure manpower isn't the most efficient way to do it. Using specialized equipment can not only increase your gathering speed, but they can also gather resources that are hard to mine manually. Here's some ArkNight related questions. Okay, Vendrix. Favorite operator class so far? Sniper. Favorite operator, just out of any right now? Favorite class, Sniper. My favorite operator... Honestly, I think I'd have to give it to Mountain, followed closely by Amina. Mountain, I mean, he was the first 6-star I got. He has literally hard carried me through so many scenarios. And, I mean, Amina's a bunny girl. She's just an adorable bunny girl. And then, of course, there's Jessica, who's a cat girl. And I want to protect her. Also, that's my wife's name, so there's that too. It's best not to read too much into it. And, what is your favorite story? I don't know if it really counts as story, but so far I've just really liked doing the integrated strategies stuff. I actually quite enjoy going through that like creepy mansion or whatever. It's fun. When the shoe event end, I'm gonna hopefully get through chapter 11 in the dead time. The group over there. Get some rest, guys. I'll deploy some equipment to gather the rest of the resources here. Got it. We'll take a break first then. Okay. I'll help you handle those pesky enemies like I did last time. First, try using the wood gathering hub. Okay. Alright. So, wood gathering hub will periodically dispatch a harvester to gather resources. It'll automatically return to the hub once it has collected the maximum amount it can carry. It'll harvest your resources quickly as long as the hub isn't destroyed. Ooh. We have trickier enemies to deal with this time. Use the hub to gather wood while I hold them off over there. Gotcha. Gathering hub can be attacked. Okay. I mean, why not just throw out all my harvesters? Go! Go, my men! Bring me all that delicious, delicious wood. Are any of the operators beaver people? Can I say delicious wood and have it make sense for any operator? None are beavers. Oh, that's so sad. What do you got against beaver people? They're very industrious. Against the Storm had beaver people. That's a fun game. When I started the game, snipers were my favorite too. Have I played Jessica's side story yet? No, I actually haven't done that yet. It's on my to-do list. I think. Tools can indeed increase our gathering efficiency. Let's pitch in, everyone. Okay.
Hey.
That must have been tiring. I'm sure everyone's thirsty now, so let's figure out a way to gather some fresh water. Fresh water is an extremely important resource out here in the wilds, but there's no way we can collect it with just pure manpower. We'll need to deploy a Krabby Pumpy. Okay. Right here! Don't worry, the pump will work no matter what direction it's facing.
There you are.
Yeah, we are gathering a lot of stuff out here. I actually have 3 more operators whose, I think, like, challenge level I can play now, too. Let's see. Vanilla, Spot, and Hibiscus. I need to do their level. I mean, that's like a little bit of a run from each time. So, those are worth doing. Sure. Jessica's side story isn't available right now, but the rerun will come in half year or so. Okay. I mean, given how easy it is for me to get hooked on games that I enjoy, I will still almost certainly be playing this half a year from now. Come Catastrophes of Wakes of Vultures. Such a great read. Probably the most grounded to reality. Wow. That's a praise. Alright, so we got 52 wood. We got one more already forged, shaped, and stamped ingot of gold, which the tooltip is trying to convince me is actually unprocessed gold, low in value and low in circulation, which I don't believe. And we also gathered 8 marbles of fresh water, apparently. Okay. Enemies will periodically attack our headquarters. You can choose to fight off the raid at HQ or intercept them at a remote zone if the environment is favorable. We haven't been here for long, so we should probably keep things simple and fight at our headquarters. Let's head to the workbench to make preparations. Choose Build Out Construct. Battlement 1 gives us more flexibility when deploying operators, making it a useful construct for combat. Okay. Tap here to craft. Crafting is complete. Let's return to the map. Tap here to quickly return to headquarters. Okay. We can return to headquarters without spending any acts, as long as there is no active raid. Okay. Whoa! This is our headquarters? Okay, see, now this looks slightly more professional than, well, frankly, almost anything else Rhodes Island does. Building mode allows us to quickly deploy, repair, and upgrade facilities. Let's deploy the battlement we just crafted. Okay. Save your deployment once you're happy with it. So I can literally, like, make my own tower defense map? Is that basically what I'm seeing there? Let's return to the map. There's something unusual going on here. Yeah, that's great. Exchange troubles. We pass by a market flowing with people. Suddenly a commotion forms in front of a stall, but the passerby seems to be strangely accustomed to this sort of dispute. Encounter symbols indicate the presence of events. Okay. How you deal with the event is up to you. Honestly, I want to go see... Yeah, some choices cost acts. Yeah, that's the one I want to do. Let's spend acts to take this crude gold. What the... We just ran into a dispute, mugged everybody, and ran off with the gold, didn't we? Like, I do not know any other way to interpret what just happened here. A lot of ArkNight stories are inspired by real-world events, but Jessica's story feels very real. I felt some strong emotions when going through the event. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Although you'll need to read one of the stories in Operational Intelligence, Ring the Black Steel manga. The two quarreling sides are black market merchants, arguing over the crude gold's validity. They cannot identify which pasha minted this batch. Right there! You cannot call this crude gold and in the same sentence say that they are arguing over where it was minted. Crude gold is not minted gold. Stop it! Your economics are incorrect. Seeing it spiral out of control, we intervene and offer to exchange their batch with some crude gold of our own. Oh my god. Okay. There's nothing else to do today. Let's give the operators some rest. I mean, I kind of want to go back to my main menu, to be honest. Yeah, I know, it's probably a translation thing, but eh. The raid has arrived at our headquarters. Note that it costs Axe to enter headquarters when there is an active raid. Okay. Choose a squad that is tailored for fighting raids. Let's begin. You're just not going to let me leave this tutorial at all. Let's continue with ArkNight's questions. Would you check ArkNight's infield? Yes. Almost certainly I will be checking out infield. You know, I mean, this series, this world, this setting, it's got its claws into me now. At the very least, I'm definitely going to check it out. Alright, no need to panic.
I'll definitely prove myself this
Enemies
time.
will pour in from the entrances at the perimeter. Okay. They'll head towards the headquarters of Sandbank and attack anything that stands in their way. If the headquarters of Sandbank is destroyed, our headquarters will fall, and the algorithm calculation will be deemed a failure. That is a hell of a sentence. Like, hey, you know that place, like, where we live and work and where all of our stuff is? If you let it get destroyed, I'm gonna fail you in the class. That is basically what is being said here. These facilities can help you to hold off enemies' attacks temporarily. Use them wisely to deploy your operators and to block enemies. I'm ready to go anytime, give me orders as necessary, and let's begin. Okay. Fun fact, when AK Infield was first announced and showed base building mechanics, many players pointed out that the first reclamation algorithm is the beetle for infield. Okay. You're very high level, you're very powerful. Yeah, we should probably get some people out. There you go. Oh, I literally can't put you. Oh. Okay, you had to be there. I thought I could place them here. I was mistaken. In that case... I'm going to need some damage out here.
Here I am!
Yes. Can we get some coverage here, please? I am not doing a particularly good job defending this. The 33 DP caster shoots in a straight line. Yeah, that does sound
We're counting on
really,
you again
really
today,
good.
little apple.
Perhaps I should have read these before I started doing this. At least this thing can take a lot more. Alright, fire away.
Just like your simulation.
There you are.
Cool. Yeah, you can
Don't disappoint me.
take point here as
There you
well.
are.
Yeah, I think I have the situation under control, perhaps, maybe. Stop messing with my stuff.
There you are.
You've got
Out and about.
a good range.
いつでも行ける。噛みついたぞ。
There you are.
Yeah, we basically got this on
Do you have
Got
any
this,
additional directives?
on lockdown now. No, click off. Click off the thing. Thank you.
Take
There, easy.
Mission accomplished.
Not bad.
Phew. I'm exhausted. I want to go lie down, Doctor.
Alright, and I was able to get more unprocessed gold. Okay, so the things we just fought, those were definitely humanoid, right? Like, those things were clearly humanoid, and they had clothing and tools. And now we have gathered what I can only assume is meat from them. I'm not sure how I feel about eating a sapient being. The tutorial ends here. You think it's just their lunch? I don't know if I want to take that risk.
Tired, Doctor?
I think it might just be meat from lizard men, which is kind of concerning. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream soon, but just because everybody has been so great, before I do, I'm going to go for another 10 pull. Because why the hell not? God knows Orundum is getting built up pretty damn quickly during this event. Those crocs are from the Gavial, the Great Chief returns as enemies, but in the story they're loyal citizens of Akahuala, the rainforest region of Sargon. Pray for Shu. Alright. Okay, Vendrick says that we should pray for Shu, so... Almighty Nike, Almighty Adidas, we offer you this day our prayers in the hopes that you shall give us the greatest of Shu. Alright. That probably counts as a prayer for Shu. Okay. One more time. My dear viewers. Who has human resources stuck in the duffel bag today? Ooh. That is not a good color to see, is it? I do not think our prayers have been answered.
Ally, I salute you in true Snow Realm fashion. My code name is Matterhorn.
Matterhorn.
I'm one of the...
Pleasure to meet you, Chief. I am Shaw of the Lungman Fire Department, reporting for duty.
Boss, you know a wiener when you see her.
Okay, here's a new one.
Now, put
Put your hands
I got
together
someone
for
who
the
hunts
strongest
bees.
underground fighter out there.
Alright,
The
admittedly,
one,
I don't
the
know how much
only
need we have for someone who hunts bees, but, you know, you're welcome to join us. You know, the more cancer patients, the merrier.
Hello, I'm Hayes. I like
Oh, wait, I see
relaxing
a
work
question mark.
environments.
Therefore, I shall
And
answer
an
it.
employer who knows
Story
better
question.
than to
What is the
bother me
name
with
of
too
the
many
deity
questions.
who the people of Dahong pray to? Shu.
Hi, I'm Cruz. I might be
swear to
inexperienced,
God.
but I'll do the best I can.
I got that one wrong? No, well, I can only be right, you know, 99.99% of the time. You know, even I'm not perfect. I might be as close to perfect as is reasonably possible, but I fully admit that even I sometimes make mistakes. Cruz got herself stuck in a duffel bag again.
Hello, I'm
Another Myrrh.
an herbalist. Dr. Calcic gave me this title.
This is a crapload
Nice
of
to
4
meet
stars.
you, Doctor.
Ooh,
I'm Lena.
That
perfumer.
is a perfumer.
Interesting job. right?
Yes!
Oh.
That is
Have
an
you heard the word
increase
before?
in power for my best healer.
My code name is Beagle. I know I
Yep,
didn't
Beagle
very
was
well
stuck
my
in there
assessment,
too.
But I'll still do my best at my intern. I'm Melantha.
Also a
From
Melantha.
now on.
Hello, I'm Myrrh, an herbalist. Dr. Calcic gave me this title.
Yeah, Perfumer was the first operator I ever 2-starred. I mean, to be fair, that's a real good assortment of 4 stars. Yeah, Perfumer was the first operator I ever E2'd. And it was specifically because it became very clear from reading her and from listening to chat that this is one of the most absurdly broken skills in this entire game. That is absolutely insane. And it's still not at its absolute highest power. Which is crazy. Hayes. You get powered up. Bee Hunter. So, what do you do? You have a very fast attack speed. You have a passive 20% chance to dodge physical attacks. Each consecutive attack on the same target increases attack by 3%, stacking up to 5 times. And you also learn a skill that decreases... well, it increases your attack speed. Huh. Interesting. And Matterhorn. Cool. Alright, and lastly, let's go turn in all of these certificates. Because that is a lot of certificates. And... what can I do with these things? I've got like 69 of them. Nothing I can really do with those. I've got a crap load of these. Yeah, not much I can do with them. Yep. Alright. You know what? That's coming up on 3 hours. Honestly, I think things have been really successful today. I was able to get a lot done. I had a great time. With chat's help, I was actually able to make some real progress in the event, unlock some new stuff, Got a crap load of pulls. Not bad. I think that is going to be it for me this evening. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be doing my RPG Maker stream tomorrow evening. That should be a lot of fun, I think. And I will see you all on the next one. If you don't mind, though, I'm gonna go send off my army of cancer patients into the mines. Go, my people, go!
Hopefully
Go forth and grab me rocks.
Everyone, follow me!
I'm definitely
Skill from shadows.
Just as planned.
Thrust!
これ以上は進ませません。
I need to be careful.
Thrust!
Roger.
まとめてかかってきやがれ。